It's Friday, March 1st, 2024, and I'm Dave Sobel. 3 things to know today. Rising borrowing costs impacts consumer sentiment, an untold economic story. Microsoft unveils CoPilot for finance and more CoPilot in Windows 11. And some Friday big ideas on MSP 4.0, security, AI, and weight loss drugs. This is the business of tech. Today's episode is supported by CoreView. Your customers need your Microsoft 365 expertise, and CoreView has the only M365 management platform designed for MSPs. Manage hundreds of tenants, automate manual tasks, and monitor compliance, all while intelligently comparing to the baseline. With a no-code control approach, CoreView revolutionizes your Microsoft 365 administration. This powerful platform enables automatic reporting and remediation, ensuring optimal performance and security. The best part? You achieve this high level of service without the need for a large workforce, allowing you to focus on growing your business through efficiency. Want to know more? Visit coreview.com/MSP and find out more. According to new research, the negative sentiment among consumers about the economy in 2023 may be attributed to higher borrowing costs, which are not captured by traditional inflation gauges. The cost of money, including interest rate hikes, has increased interest costs for credit cards, cars, and more. The research suggests that consumer sentiment measures may improve as the Federal Reserve starts cutting interest rates. And per Bank of America, small business credit card balances are rising, indicating potential pressures from tighter credit and higher interest rates. However, inflation-adjusted balances remain below pre-pandemic levels. Elevated deposit levels support small businesses, and total payment growth per small business client has increased year over year, particularly in the services sectors. And while we're looking at the market, U.S. productivity has rebounded after declines in 2022 and 2023. The potential for AI to drive a productivity boom brings both benefits and pitfalls. Rising productivity reduces inflationary pressures and allows for a soft landing scenario. The long-term significance of productivity growth is the potential for rising living standards. Whether AI will rival the Industrial Revolution remains, with the potential for significant impact on various sectors. The recent productivity recovery has put the U.S. economy back on track or even above trend. Why do we care? Bank of America's data is particularly useful, as are the financial pressures small businesses face due to tighter credit and higher interest rates. However, the fact that inflation-adjusted balances remain below pre-pandemic levels, combined with elevated deposit levels, suggests resilience among small businesses. Small businesses should proactively manage their finances, explore alternative financing options, and optimize their cash flow to navigate the challenges of higher borrowing costs. The growth in total payment per small business client, especially in the services sectors, points to opportunities for growth, emphasizing the importance of adapting to changing economic conditions and consumer spending patterns. Businesses, especially those in consumer-facing sectors, should closely monitor monetary policy trends and adjust their strategies accordingly. Offering more flexible payment options or promotional financing could alleviate some consumer pressures. And remember, distribution is there to provide that financing. Microsoft's latest update for Windows 11 introduces changes to CoPilot, including the addition of plugins for third-party apps and services. The update also includes new Windows skills for CoPilot and accessibility options. Other AI features are added to apps like Photos and Clipchamp. The update also brings improvements to accessibility features, update management changes for enterprise customers, and the ability to use an Android phone's front-facing camera as a webcam. The update is rolling out now, with broad availability expected by April's Patch Tuesday release. Microsoft has introduced an AI tool called Microsoft CoPilot for Finance, designed to assist finance departments in reviewing data sets, generating reports, and handling tasks that are typically outsourced. The chatbot will initially perform tasks such as variance analysis, data reconciliation in Excel, and speeding up the collections process in Outlook. The tool is part of Microsoft's strategy to tailor software to specific industries and professionals. Pricing and availability details have yet to be announced. Cohesity has unveiled Gaia, an AI-powered enterprise search assistant that utilizes retrieval augmented generation AI and large language models. Gaia aims to transform secondary data into knowledge, enhancing operational efficiency while ensuring data security and compliance. The tool will be available from March 15th and offers conversational search experiences across cloud and hybrid environments, providing immediate access to indexed data for informed decision-making. Why do we care? Microsoft wants there to be an AI agent for everyone, tailoring AI applications to address specific operational challenges and opportunities. Introduces a complexity of choice that will increase the opportunities for IT service providers. If you wonder why I keep covering different ones, it's because understanding and navigating the options is of value on its own, even before exploring a higher value service of using them effectively. I can't resist the article MSP 4.0, a new paradigm for business technology management. It discusses the evolving role of managed services providers in business technology management, highlights the need for MSPs to be considered indispensable partners, offering strategic guidance and technological innovation. The concept of MSP 4.0 is introduced, emphasizing a focus on strategic business outcomes, automation, AI, digital transformation, and security. Regarding security, Runtime focuses on how global teams in multinational businesses face challenges in cybersecurity due to language, character, and keyboard differences. Something as simple as variation in keyboard layouts can cause communication gaps and frustration. Implementing standardized password policies is insufficient. Cross-cultural and language training is necessary to enhance understanding and awareness. AI can help bridge language barriers and provide regional and cultural awareness, but caution must be exercised due to accuracy and privacy concerns. For all my talk of regulation, columnist David Lott argues against implementing AI-specific rules in the legal system, stating that they hinder innovation and are unnecessary. He highlights that existing rules already hold lawyers responsible for the accuracy of their court filings, and AI is just another tool in a lawyer's toolkit. Lott also points out the potential negative impact of AI targeting rules on the perception and adoption of AI in the legal profession. He suggests a cautious and coordinated approach to AI regulation within the judiciary. Scott Galloway relates AI and GLP-1 drugs like Ozempic to reshaping business and weight loss, exacerbating inequalities before generating wider prosperity. Tech companies like Meta have experienced layoffs while achieving record profits, indicating the use of a weight loss drug in the form of AI. The pandemic hiring binge in tech was a response to a step change in business, but now layoffs are driven by innovation rather than economic conditions. He argues that AI plays a more significant role in layoffs than CEOs are willing to admit, with AI automation taking various forms and augmenting teams. CEOs are being coy about this, but AI will ultimately create jobs and lead to a new generation of firms ready to attack established companies. Why do we care? Changing the MSP version number seems fruitless to me, but let's not get distracted by the jargon and instead note the focus on business outcomes. That's the insight. I hadn't considered the issues cross-language might bring for security, and I wanted to highlight them. I'm considering which of these to go deeper for on Wednesday's live show. Let me know your preference. Thanks for listening. Today is National Day of Unplugging, which I wish I knew before I started work today. Have you got a question you want answered? I'm taking listener questions. Send them, ideally as a voice memo or video, to question@mspradio.com. I answer listener questions live each week on our Wednesday live show on YouTube and LinkedIn, 3 p.m. next week. You got a comment or a thought? Put it in the comments if you're on YouTube. Reach out to me on LinkedIn if you're listening to the podcast. This weekend, the Wednesday live show will be in the podcast feed on Saturday, and on Sunday, an interview with Elliot Holland, who says you can buy a business with no money down. I'll talk to you again on Monday. The Business of Tech is written and produced by me, Dave Sobel, under ethics guidelines posted at businessof.tech. If you like the content, please make sure to hit that like button, follow, or subscribe. It's free and easy and the best way to support the show and help us grow. You can also check out our Patreon, where you can join the Business of Tech community at patreon.com/MSP Radio, or buy our Why Do We Care merch at businessof.tech. Finally, if you're interested in advertising on the show, visit mspradio.com/engage. Once again, thanks for listening to me, and I will talk to you again on our next episode of The Business of Tech.
Part of the MSP Radio Network.